Hi friends, today we're going to keep reading from our book of the cutest jungle animals ever, and we're almost done. We're a little more than halfway, so maybe we'll read it about 2 or 3 more times. All right, today we're going to start with the Indian giant squirrel. These colorful squirrels with big bushy tails are at home in the treetops. They can leap more than 16.4 feet between branches. That's a really long ways to jump. That would be like if me and Mrs. Shouldice and Mrs. Neary all stood on each other's shoulders. It can jump that far. Squirrels build nests from leaves and twigs and keep their babies safe there while they grow bigger. Jungle stats. They're dark red to brown with cream patches. They can be 14 to 16 inches long, and you can find them in the forests of India. So these are a little different than the squirrels we see in San Francisco. Next, we have the jaguar, and we learned a little bit about this, so let's see if we see anything we know. The jaguar is a water-loving jungle cat. It has a strong body and can climb, leap, run, and swim. I think we learned some of that. I think we learned that a jaguar is a really good climber. It uses its long tail to help it balance when it walks along branches. The spotty marks on a jaguar's fur are called rosettes. Jungle stats. Fawn, cream, and black. They can be up to 6 feet long. Whoa, that's pretty long. And you can find them in Central and South America. Ooh, this one looks cute. This is a kinkajou. Little kinkajous scamper through the forest at night, looking for fruit to eat. Kinkajous spend most of their time in the trees. They use their long, bushy tails to hold on to branches while they hang upside down. Baby kinkajous are called pups. Jungle stats. So these are gold and red, which we can see here. They're kind of red and a little gold. They can be 15 to 30 inches long. So these are some small little monkeys. And you can find them in Central and South America. Here we have a leopard. It looks a lot like a jaguar, but it's a little different. Let's read about it. Most leopards hunt at night. They spend the hot day resting in the shade or lying on a branch. They like to watch other animals move around below the tree. They even hide their food in a tree so they can eat it later. Jungle stats. Their color is gold red with black marks and a pale belly. They can be up to 6 feet long, and you can find them in Africa and in Asia. Oh, here's a Malayan tapir, and we learned a little bit about a tapir too. Tapirs look like pigs with long noses. They scamper quickly through the forest, sniffing at the ground and listening for jaguars and other hunters. Baby tapirs have colors and patterns that help them hide in the shadows. What layer does a tapir live on? Who remembers? Good, a tapir lives on the forest floor. Jungle stats. They are black and white. They can be 6 to 8 feet long, and we can find them in Southeast Asia. Here we have an ocelot. We learned a little bit about an ocelot from Oswald's Book of Odd Animals. Ocelots love to sit in the treetops and watch the world go by. When the sun sets, ocelots climb down from the trees and prowl through the dark forest, looking for small animals to hunt. These cats can purr, but they cannot roar. Jungle stats. Red, gold, and cream with black marks. They can be up to 39 inches long, so this might be a smaller kind of cat. And they can be found in North, Central, and South America. These ones are pretty cute. Next we have an okapi. An okapi is also called a forest zebra because it has striking stripes. Okapis have very long tongues that they use to curl around leaves and rip them off a tree. When two okapis meet in the jungle, they make chuff sounds to say hi. Jungle stats. They're brown-black with white stripes, cheeks, and legs. They can be 6 to 7 feet long and they're found in Central Africa. Oh, now we have an orangutan. Orangutans are big apes that live in the rainforests of Asia. They love to climb trees and eat the juicy fruits that grow in the forest. Their favorite is the durian fruit, which smells like stinky socks. I don't think that's something I would like to eat. Jungle stats. They're red-orange, they can be up to 4.5 feet tall, and they can be found in Borneo and Sumatra in Southeast Asia. Oh, here we have an owl. Owls sleep in tree holes during the day, but at night they swoop silently through the trees. An owl has huge eyes that help it see in the dark. It can hear even the smallest sound of a tiny mouse moving on the ground. Baby owls are called owlets. Jungle stats. They can be brown, black, tawny, and cream. We can see all those colors here. They're 6 to 21 inches tall, and they can be found in jungles across the world. Ooh, what's this one? This one looks interesting. Here we have a pangolin. Pangolins are peculiar. Peculiar is another word for strange. Pangolins are peculiar little animals with scales on their skin. When a pangolin is scared, it can roll into a ball. Its scales work like a suit of armor to keep it safe. Pangolins dig up ant and termite nests to reach the bugs inside and lick them up with their long tongues. Jungle stats. They can be gray, brown, or yellow-brown. They can be up to 4.5 feet long, and we can find them in Africa and Asia. Let's read one more. A lot of us may have seen this kind of bird before. What kind of bird is this? Great, this is the peacock. The peacock is a stunning bird that lives in dry forests and rainforests and in the San Francisco Zoo. Peacocks have amazing tail feathers. They spread out their feathers like a fan and shake them when a female or peahen is nearby. They sleep in the trees at night. Jungle stats. Their colors are blue and green. We can see all that here. They can be up to 7 feet long. Wow, that's a pretty big bird. And we can find them in India. And that's all we're going to read for today.